Welcome back to the Asylum. I'm Kane.
And I'm Jasean.
And we are the Arkham Inmates. And today, happy Friday. It's another Fancast Friday. And today, we are going to be fan casting for...
Nightwing.
Probably... Yeah, Nightwing. Yes, Nightwing. I was going to say probably the best legacy character ever made. One of my favorites. One of his favorites. One of... just awesome. Dick Grayson is like just... What a great character. And we have done Batman before. We've done Justice League. But we have not done a legacy character like this, I don't think. I mean, the Teen Titans we did.
But that's a group.
But that's
not
a group.
Like a specific character.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing Nightwing today, so let's get right into it. Alright, so you already know how this goes. I go first, Jasean goes second. If you already don't know that, then you haven't been watching for the last fucking 30 episodes that we've been doing. So please go watch all of those and then come back to this one. Watch all of those twice. Give us some views. But without further ado, my Nightwing movie is called Nightwing Broken Bird. Here is my story. Nightwing is out patrolling the streets when he sees Slade across a rooftop, but that's impossible. Slade is dead. This brings back horrible memories of when Slade was stuck inside of his head when he was with the Teen Titans. He checks out the rooftop again but sees nothing. He shakes it off, but then he hears Slade call his name from behind him. He turns around to see no one there. He can't be losing his mind again, and Slade can't be back. He's gonna need help figuring this out. So he goes to Raven and he asks her to look into his mind to see if he's just seeing things or if Slade is somehow stuck in his mind again. She sees Slade still in his mind somehow, and they need to go in and take out this virus that he's put in before Nightwing has another breakdown. To do this for good, Raven and Nightwing will have to travel into his own mind to kill the virus. But what else in Nightwing's mind could stop them from completing their mission?
So who put so it's the virus like left over?
Yeah. So I'm taking off of that episode in Teen Titans. That's one of my favorite. He's like, Slade ran right past you. There was no one here, Robin.
And he starts crashing out.
Starts freaking out. You're hurting me. But then I love when Raven looks into it and he's like, oh, there's nothing. And Slade's like, just clocks her. It's so good. So I kind of wanted to play on that it never fully went. And that Slade's still just mentally in there, kind of like that mental manipulation. And I wanted the movie it's a small cast. I wanted it to be, you know how in Thunderbolts, how you were saying that you wanted to see more of people's minds and their traumas? I want that with Raven. So Raven and Nightwing are going to go through all the traumas. So I'll explain some of the cameos and all this stuff later. But my main villain is Deathstroke. So it's going to be the metaphorical Slade, like the Slade in his mind. Cameos. So we're going to see the Teen Titans just a little bit. So Cyborg, Beast Boy, Starfire, and Raven. But that Raven's not a cameo. She's going to be a part of it. But they're just going to be at the tower. And Nightwing's going to ask them how, hey guys, Alfred is going to be another cameo, Two-Face, and Batman, which I'll explain. So, when they go into his head, I want him to, as Dick Grayson when he loses his parents. I love that Two-Face is the one to do it. So, I want it to be that Two-Face, they have to fight Two-Face, they have to fight Batman at some point, and Alfred's there, like him testing his strengths with Raven, kind of a mental manipulation there. So, I wanted to go through that. That would have been really cool. So, for
Are you going with that specific movie?
What?
Because Two-Face wasn't the one who did that. That was just for that.
No, I'm saying I like that Two-Face at the circus with that Kill Grayson and Batman Forever, right? Batman Forever? I think it's Batman Forever and then Batman
Robin's after one.
Yeah, so I really like that Two-Face with the bomb and him saving it, and Two-Face is the reason that his parents died. So I kind of went with that for more of a nostalgic for me personally. So for my casting, Nightwing, I think you really like this. Nightwing, I have Dylan O'Brien. Solid. I just think he fits Nightwing's.
Yep,
I think he looks great at it. Deathstroke, Josh Brolin. I'm keeping it the same as Teen Titans because I had Deathstroke in that as well. Josh Brolin, I just think he fits the bill. Slade. Raven, Jenna Ortega. Just easy peasy, same from Teen. Most of the rest of these are going to be from the Teen Titans fancast we did. So Cyborg, Jonathan Davis, whatever.
Jonathan Davis.
Yeah. Beast Boy, Max Charles.
Okay.
Starfire, Bailey Bass. Yep. And now for Batman, keeping it same within my universe, Jensen Ackles.
Okay.
Great Batman. Alfred's Ian McKellen.
Yep.
So keeping it like that. And then Two-Face, I have as Nicholas DeGasto, which is he is the Two-Face from Gotham. He never got to play it. Yeah. He was a Harvey, but I liked his Harvey. So I would like to just give him those flowers, because he was only in 2 or 3 episodes. So that's mine. More of a mental like crazy shit loopy, kind of like Doctor Strange feels CGI, you know, like really mental stuff with Nightwing and Raven.
So pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. So let's see what Jasean has in store. All right, we're gonna get into Jasean's Nightwing Fancast.
Mine is called Nightwing Year One. Dick Grayson, now Robin, age 20, fights alongside Batman, but there's tension. He questions Bruce's methods, becoming more vocal and emotionally open. Bruce sees this as dangerous. Robin disobeys a direct order to save civilians, nearly getting himself killed, and Batman is pissed. Dick ultimately leaves Gotham and ends up in Bloodhaven. Looking for advice, he calls Superman and wants his input. I have the skills of Batman, but I'm heroic like you, he tells Superman. You're not Batman's shadow, Clark says, and he tells him the story about a Krypton myth, about a hero called Nightwing. So he takes the name, creating his own identity, eventually leading up to a fight against a crime boss named Blockbuster. He expanded into Bloodhaven and is experimenting with serum-enhanced soldiers, trying to turn the city into his own personal empire. Can the new hero stop him and build his own identity?
Solid origin story.
Yep.
Is that straight comic? Is that straight from the comics?
That was me.
That's all you? So, yeah, because he didn't get Nightwing from Superman, did he?
Yep.
In the comics he did?
Yep. That one, yeah, I got from the comics, but the rest was me.
So he got the name Nightwing from Superman?
So Nightwing, there's a Kryptonian thing. I'll show you in 1 second after we're done with this. There's a hero and there's like an anti-hero. It was like a firebird, a flame bird that of destruction on Krypton, and the Nightwing was like there to replace and clean up and like help afterwards.
Okay.
And so it's like a hero, and he was like a vigilante, so to speak, in Krypton. Mm-hmm. So when he had his falling out with Bruce, he really did go to the Superman to like, because he looks up to Superman
Yeah, I know
more
he
than
went
he
to
does.
Superman. I just didn't know he got his name from him.
Yeah, so when he went to Superman, he told him, there's the hero on my planet.
Is that why he rocks
Trans-
the blue too?
The
Kind of like Superman, that
probably.
more blue heroic thing rather than something dark.
And he says like, translate the Nightwing, so in Kryptonian, so that's where he got the name from.
Sick. I really like that story because it's more in the sense of like an origin, but we know who Dick is. We know who like the Graysons are. We've already got accustomed to this character, so now we could just see like kind of like the butterflying of him. That's really dope. So I'm guessing main villain is Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Towards
so
like
half of the movie is going to be
like,
the Batman, or is it like first 20-30 minutes we're going to break off from Batman?
and then it's
and
kind of a
focus.
process of rebuilding yourself,
Yeah,
getting into who you are, and then
okay.
the end's just kind of a quick
So
villain.
Batman would kind of be a cameo, really?
I mean, if you think, I got him as a
just regular cast, right? Yeah, but like
it's gonna
the
be like
movie's
in the
not
movie.
going to like hone in on Batman.
Because it's like
It's not really about Batman or Gotham.
when you think of No Way Home, like I don't consider those two cameos because towards the end they were in there for like fucking.
No, I don't consider Andrew or
because
Toby
that's kind of gonna what
They
it's
were
gonna
in
be.
the cast.
Yeah, so like, but they were in
Yeah.
it for like 20 to 30 minutes.
Exactly.
So that's
Cameo
why.
would have probably been like fucking, I don't know, like fucking Flash.
feel
Because
like
he was in it for like 2
Doctor
seconds.
Strange is more of a No,
No,
that's
he's
not
in
safe.
a lot. He's in
Yeah.
a lot. Wong would be a cameo
Wong
because he's
would
like,
be a
don't do that thing. He's like, you remember that party? No,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
leaves. That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
But for my cameos, I have Superman
Yep.
as Matt Boomer from White Collar,
You've
the
kept
TV show.
the same, right?
Yeah,
Kept the
I
same.
like
yeah,
him.
Yeah,
Alfred, I have Charles Dance. What was he from again? I fucking was looking up. Let me show you this
yeah.
guy.
I think you picked. Did you pick him?
No,
for the other Alfred?
I wanted him for one
He's
of my
the kid
Alfreds.
guy from the menu. Oh no.
No, it's this guy.
That's oh my god.
He
Where
was
do I
in
know him from?
Dracula.
Yeah, but I
No.
know him from something else. I know
He's
him
in
from
a lot of shit.
Alien 3. Yeah, Alien 3. He's
Because
one
I was
of the
looking
doctors.
up older guys.
Yeah.
I was like, he's a good one.
Yeah.
But those are my two cameos, Alfred
Okay.
and Superman. So and then my cast would be Nightwing. I did do Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien, I fucking knew. He fit, dude. When I was looking
Very
at
well.
people, he looks like Nightwing. I like it.
And like season 2 of or season 3A of Teen Wolf, everyone wanted him as this amazing Spider-Man.
Right.
like,
yeah. I mean, you
If,
picked
if
him
he
as
was like
Spider-Man too.
if he was a
so
second,
he fits
Andrew
that
Garfield.
bill.
Yeah. For Batman, I had Ben Barnes, who.
So you switched it.
Yeah,
Usually you
I
have the
switch
dude-
up. Yeah, from time to time. Usually I have someone else.
Usually you have the dude from the fucking Blake Lively bullshit.
Yeah,
I forgot his name.
I know you don't. I don't remember his name, but I know who you're
I
talking about.
forgot his name.
But Ben Barnes is the dude. He's done Prince in Narnia, and he's
Oh, okay.
to kind of give you more of an adult look to him.
Yeah.
It's Frank Castle's Billy Butcher.
Yeah.
Billy Russo, not Billy Butcher.
No.
Um,
Oi.
For a blockbuster, I did David Harbour.
Okay.
He's
Awesome.
like a bigger.
Yeah.
So that's
Solid.
nice short.
Short cast, yeah, keeping it like very, very street tier.
Yep.
Yeah. I love keeping it street. We don't need no crazy out of this world multiversal shit with street tier people. Really, I like it. But is it gonna beat mine? All right, so you've heard both of our stories. You've heard mine, Nightwing, Broken Bird,
and mine, Nightwing Year One.
Now, which one would you rather go see? If you had to live in Gotham or Bloodhaven, and Bloodhaven had his movie and Gotham had my movie, which one you going to?
You're going to Bloodhaven, bro, because you're gonna be safe.
I mean,
no one's gonna blow up the movie theater.
Yeah, Joker might be in that theater, but okay, but here's the catch: Bloodhaven is a $20 movie ticket for one person.
You're still going. Free. Is it worth your?
Gotham's
is 20
free,
bucks
baby.
worth your life?
Gotham's free. A risk of your life. It's not guaranteed you'll die or blow
There's
up.
There's a 90% chance you're gonna die. For 20 bucks, but hey, it's up to you.
Hey, it's up to you to see that movie. Let us know what you think in the comments of who would you rather see. But that is all we got for this Fancast Friday, and we hope that you're having a wonderful Friday, and we will see you for next week's Fancast Friday. Thank you for, everything you do. Subscribe, like, everything down below. And we thank you for being one of the inmates here at the Asylum. Peace every time.